I hate social media. Hello guys, welcome back to my podcast. This is the Diary of Bria. Honestly, I feel like my podcast is it's just very much me being, open and honest with you guys in order to help you guys. I feel like a lot of people come on here and they're not being honest, about what they have going on to help other people. I think sometimes they come on here trying to be perfect and put a hook or title of the video that will definitely grab someone's attention, but it's like, is that really what's good? The titles that are like, oh, glow up in 1 month, lose weight in 2 weeks, this is how I lost 50 pounds in 5 days. I'm not sure if I even want to watch that video for real. I try to get on here and be very honest. That's another thing. I can't use the microphone because I have to figure out how to edit the video to where my voice is with the video. The last time I made a video, I struggled with that a lot. I do have a lot of filler words when I'm talking to the camera, so I try to cut those out. And in the process of cutting those out and trying to connect the voice memo I made with the microphone to this video, it just didn't work out. I can't connect the microphone to the camera because it has a different adapter, the headphones that we used to buy from Walmart, the JBL, that end piece is what's in this camera. And I'm just like, well, why would you make the camera like that if nobody uses that anymore? But hey, Sony, you guys, this camera dies fast too. Sony, I'm getting rid of you soon. I'm gonna get a different camera eventually. I'm here to say that I hate social media. Yes, I said it. I use social media still, but I do hate it. And it's honestly because it takes up so much of my time. If you are able to balance, regular life and your social media life and not getting too hooked in it and watching everybody or living vicariously through other people or binge watching TikTok videos or going down a rabbit hole on YouTube, congratulations to you. I'm very happy for you. But there are some people out there like me who are not good at not going down the rabbit hole and getting stuck watching a million videos. Another problem that I have, I'm the type of person, I see other people doing things and I find it so interesting that now I want to try it. So I have bought and started a lot of hobbies because of that. And I don't know for sure, but I think I have ADHD. So that doesn't help. Like seeing other people do stuff that I think is so interesting, I will literally go buy it the same hour that I just seen somebody doing it. I did this, granted. But I do like digital art. I do. But I seen people doing digital art and I said, oh, I could do that because I can draw. I want to do that. It's hard, okay? I was doing it for a while. I haven't done it in a while. Yeah. I still use the iPad though. I do. But, yeah, if you're the type of person who does not get stuck on social media and wasting time in your real life because you are on social media so much or on your phone so much, I am so happy for you. But there are some people out there like me who we are not doing so well. So I just wanted to talk about that and give some tips for it because literally I had to wake up recently and be like, girl, life is passing by and you are not doing anything that you said you wanted to do. And honestly, when you don't do stuff that you say you want to do, it really does make you sad after a while. The simple cycle, I would say it would go like this. I will wake up in the morning. First thing I do is touch my phone. First thing I do is get on Instagram, get on TikTok. And now my morning has been wasted with me watching TikTok videos or looking at all my friends on Instagram. And I'm a roller skater, so sometimes on Instagram, all I see is skate videos and I get stuck in that because I love skating, okay? And I love watching other people who are good at it do it. And I will sit there and repost videos on my story, literally wasting all the time in the morning that I could have been using to journal, could have used it to pray, I could have used it to meditate, I could have used it to go take a walk before I went to work. But really what I wanted to do was get up and go to the gym. So I'm sitting here making excuses saying, oh, it's too hard to get up and go to the gym in the morning. Girl, it is not that hard to get up and go to the gym in the morning. You just are not making time for it because you're too busy looking at your phone. Recently, I had to, because you guys, I'm telling you, it's almost like I got in a depressive mode. Like every day the same cycle. Oh yeah, let me finish the cycle. So get up in the morning, Yeah, get on my phone, end up missing the gym. But now I'm on my phone for so long that some part of me is like, oh, maybe I could go back to sleep just for a little bit. You know, let me get like 5-10 more minutes of sleep. End up waking 30 minutes later. Now I'm rushing, trying to get ready for work. No time to make breakfast. No time to even stop and get breakfast. Just go straight to work. I'm right on time. I usually like being early to work. I like being like 30 minutes early at least so I can get some overtime so I can leave early on Fridays. I work in a lab, so like the scheduling is different from your like typical 9 to 5. But I would get to work right on time, which I absolutely hate getting there at 8. Don't ask me why I hate getting there at 8. I just absolutely hate it. But get there at 8. I used to have this thing where I would watch podcasts in the break room if I got there early while I ate my breakfast. I don't have any breakfast to eat now. And then I also didn't get there early. Or I used to read a book, a self-development book. But since I got there late because of my morning start off with my phone, I can't read the book now. So now I'm just behind on books again. And all day at work, I kid you not, because I work in a lab, like we have tests to do. We get busy sometimes, but if we're not busy, I kid you not, me and my coworkers, well, not all of us, but some of us are on our phones all day, sitting down, looking at my phone all day. And I feel like that is destroying brain cells, okay? Something about that is not right. It just can't be right to sit there and look at your phone all day and look at social media, like TikToks or YouTube or Instagram. Same 3 things I click on my phone 24/7. I'm like, is there anything else I could have been doing at work besides looking at my phone? It just feels like I go to work and I don't have a purpose sometimes because I get stuck looking at my phone. And it doesn't make it better that sometimes we don't have anything to do. I know some people would be like, well, why are you complaining about not having anything to do and being on your phone? But when you get in that cycle of doing it every day, I promise you, you'll look at it different. Like, every day is just passing by and I'm not doing anything productive with myself or purposeful. I'm just always looking at social media and looking at how other people are living. It sounds ridiculous to just sit here and look at other people live all day and then see them do stuff that you want to do. Anytime I ever have to pass by somebody on social media doing fashion content, because I really would love to do fashion content, but it's just a lot more that goes in with that. There's people that I know who do the fashion content creator thing that they might have moved to New York, they quit their job, they went all in hardcore on their fashion content, and now they're making a living off of it. But it's just like, it is kind of hard. And this is why I say this is the diary of Bria, because literally I'm treating you guys like you're my diary. Like, I'm talking to you about stuff that a lot of people wouldn't get on social media and talk to people about for some reason. But I feel like we're all low-key going through the same thing. So why do we try to get on here and pretend like we're perfect, like nothing wrong is going on in our lives, or like we don't have any obstacles. We don't have any obstacles that we're trying to get past. So that's why I call it a diary of Bria, because I want to get on here and I want to be completely honest. I want to be very open, just in case there's anybody out there who feels exactly like I do. You don't have to be sitting here going through life thinking you're the only person that's going through it like that, because everybody on social media is getting on there pretending like their life is perfect. Which is another issue about being on Instagram all the time and looking at people do the stuff that I want to do. It's like, I don't know exactly what they had to do to get to where they're at. Don't sit here and envy them or be jealous or anything, because you really don't know what they went through. And that's what I'm saying. Some people went to New York, quit their job, living on their last, barely have anything to eat, and they finally made it and it paid off. And I get that. I believe in that. I believe in, if you really want to do something, invest into yourself, even if it's hard, because eventually it's going to pay off. It's always going to pay off. I believe it will really always pay off. But if I have to be honest, like I told y'all, I would be honest. I don't know if I could really drop everything and move. I am so freaking scared. So right now, I'm just trying to find different ways to go about it. I'm on my YouTube thing now. I finally am trying to get past that barrier of talking to y'all like this, or get past the barrier of being afraid. Girl, get past the barrier of being afraid to talk to you guys like this, because I'm not good at it. yet. I will be good at it. I will. I'm going to keep practicing till I get it. But starting off, it is very hard. Like, this is my 4th video so far, and I am not good at talking to the camera. And I watch other people's podcasts, and I feel like they're really good at staying on one topic and then going to the next topic and staying on that topic, which is, don't do it, Bria, which is something that's just hard for me. And I stutter sometimes, I mess up words, but I want to start with YouTube first. I really do want to talk to people and help them, like I said, and I definitely want to be the person to make people laugh. I love making people laugh. I love seeing them laugh, so that's exactly why we're here. That's my plan, is to use YouTube first, because I could definitely do this while working my 9 to 5. I just have to set my camera up at home. I don't have to worry about trying to find something to wear or go thrifting to find me some new clothes, because I can't afford to shop the bigger brands right now, and I ain't got no deals. So this is what we got to do for right now. I'm not moving to New York and quitting my job. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. Watching other content creators do the stuff that I want to do. If you're like me, you tend to live through them, and now you're watching their content 24/7 instead of doing whatever it is that you want to do. I'm dissociating a little bit. That's why I said this is so hard for me to do. Got it. So it's almost like instant gratification. Well, I think it is instant gratification, because the thing about TikTok and Instagram, at least, not YouTube, because sometimes with YouTube I have to put it on 2 times speed, because I'm like, okay, to the point. Like, I can't sit here for 30 minutes waiting for you to get to the point. I can't do it. I'm sorry. But unless the video is really good. But with TikTok and Instagram, it's like you constantly scrolling. Every 5 seconds you have something new to look at, and it messes up your brain. I don't know if that's scientifically correct. I just feel like it is messing up my brain to sit there and look at videos and get something new every 5 seconds. And when it comes to looking at content that it's related to stuff that you want to do yourself, and sitting there getting all of this gratification from watching them do the stuff that you want to do yourself, you will literally sit there and do it for hours. There's been times I've sat in my bed, and I know I did, and I looked at videos for hours. I did that. Sounds awful, but I did it. I did. I'm not going to lie about it. I don't have anything to lie about. But do that for hours, and then you look up and you're like, dang, I didn't try anything today to get to where I want to be as far as, let's say, for example, fashion content creation. I didn't make not one video today because I was too busy looking at other people create fashion content. Or in the past, before I started my own YouTube podcast, I watched, but the thing about YouTube podcasts, I will say though, I'm learning something at least. So it's not like I'm just sitting there wasting time away laughing at videos. I'm actually learning something. So I look at it a little bit differently. But the only problem that I do have with YouTube podcasts is as well, even though I'm doing one, I hope you guys stay after I say this. When you watch YouTube podcasts, you start to think like, well, do I need to be thinking like that? Or what more can I learn on this subject? And then you get in a rabbit hole going deeper into it. And social media is that rabbit hole. I don't know. I don't know how I feel like if we didn't have social media, a lot more people would be more successful in stuff that they wanted to do. I think a lot of people don't have discipline because of social media. No, they don't have discipline because of themselves, but it's having to put your phone down, right? But when social media can be so addicting, some people just simply can't just simply put their phone down because they created it to be so addictive. So I just think that's why I hate social media. And even older people, because no offense, mom and dad, y'all send me videos 24/7 sometimes. Well, not my mom. She's less likely to send videos. My dad sends me videos 24/7 sometimes. And I'm like, Dad, get off of your phone. I'm telling you, everybody is getting addicted to social media. And if it's not social media, it's definitely stuff like streaming, like Netflix or Twitch. I know I don't have a Twitch and I don't get on Twitch, but I know people be on Twitch all the time watching these content creators, and these people are making bucks off of people watching them stream for hours. So imagine if this person said they streamed for 100 hours in an RV. Did people really sit there and watch that? Did they really sit there and watch them stream for 100 hours? You go to sleep at nighttime and you gotta go to work, but then did you tune back in after you got, or if you like me and you work in a lab and don't have much to do, you definitely can run that stream in the background, watch that stream on the side. So that's what I'm just like, social media, streaming, Netflix, Hulu, because I'm watching Netflix. I'm on Love is Blind right now, and I will binge watch it to the end. Love Island had 36 episodes, I think. I started watching Love Island in the middle of the season, or towards the end of the season, really. And I binge watched all those shows. This sounds terrible when I could be doing other things. Like, there's people out there that are seriously depressed because they don't get outside. They don't go for a walk. We are supposed to at least, well, I wouldn't say supposed to, but if you want to have at least be healthy and have a good shape, I think you should at least be getting in 10K steps a day. I just learned that. And ever since I started doing the 10K steps, I have felt better. Can you believe it? It's actually making me want to get up and go do stuff when I go take my walk. And I'm probably going to go take my walk after this. But I'm making my videos. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? But yeah, there's people out there that are not even getting in 10K steps a day, y'all. That is not even getting 5K steps a day. This is not good because we are sitting down in our beds. We are sitting on our couch in a living room, and we are either on our phones or we are watching all these streaming services. And I feel like this is the end of the world. Not for real, but seriously, some of us need to change. And it sucks because here I am saying this, and I'm literally making a podcast as we speak, but it's for a purpose. Do you see what the purpose is? To tell you guys, after watching my video, make sure you finish it, and if you could just like and comment and subscribe. Get off this phone that you're on and go outside and take a walk, please. Maybe go to the gym. Maybe meditate. You can try journaling. If you feel down right now or depressed, definitely journal. Go cook your dinner so that you don't have to go buy food on your lunch at work tomorrow. And even if you do cook your dinner, if you just want to stream so bad, at least play the stream in the background while you're cooking. Do not be sitting in your bed doing nothing and watching these streams and watching these other people, giving them so much money all day. There's people that are definitely depressed out there because all they do is sit and be on their phones. I was one of those people. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to get you out of it. I need to put on deodorant today. So what I have done, I have practiced waking up, not thinking about my phone first thing in the morning and looking at social media. I go to the gym. Then when I come back home, I'll listen to music instead of watching a podcast or being on TikTok or Instagram. Sometimes I will watch a podcast though, because sometimes, like I said, they are helpful because instead of it just being like a quick funny video or watching somebody get dressed, which honestly, if we're being honest, watching somebody get dressed, it doesn't really serve a purpose in your life. But listening to somebody's podcast about God, I love those. Or listening to a podcast about someone who wanted to start a business and they're telling you how they started from the ground up and they didn't go to school or something. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of podcasts are the ones that I like watching, and I feel like they're very helpful. Or listening to a podcast like the one you're watching right now, where they're being honest and trying to help you out if you're going through the same thing. I feel like that's a good thing to watch, but especially while you're cooking. So make my breakfast, and then after I make my breakfast, or I just skip the whole step. Before I make my breakfast, I definitely take a shower after coming home from the gym. I am not dirty. So I take a shower, and then I get dressed, and I do my hair and all that good stuff, and then I go make my breakfast, and I listen to a podcast while I make the breakfast. Sometimes I make the breakfast in silence because I almost didn't talk about this. The thing about social media too, and streaming services all the time, even listening to music sometimes, you are not giving yourself that mental break. Sometimes we need that break where we're not listening to anything at all, so that you can think about stuff, or you can have that idea come to you, or you can hear God speak to you. I swear, I kid you not. It's just like when you're in the shower. If you're in the shower and you're not listening to music, because sometimes I know people get in the shower and that's when they have their concert time. But sometimes I get in the shower, I don't have anything playing. I don't have no podcast playing, no music playing, nothing playing. And that's when I get some of my best ideas. Some of the best ideas come to me when I'm in the shower not listening to anything. So I think it's important that sometimes we do take a break from social media or streaming services, because you're always consuming something. You don't have enough time to think about anything new or any ideas about what you're supposed to be doing. A lot of the times we have questions on our life, basically. Like right now, my question for my life is, what's my purpose in life? What am I supposed to be doing? Because honestly, there's so many different things that I like doing that I can't stick to one thing. But I'm like, if I don't stick to one thing, I can't make one thing my career. So it's like, a lot of the times I ask God, what is it that you want me to be doing? And instead of going and looking for that answer on social media or looking for the answer on YouTube, on podcasts and stuff, that answer could literally be within. But you just have to stop consuming stuff so that you can get that answer. Because we're always looking for answers from somebody else instead of trying to get the answer from ourselves. Like, it's literally there. But because society is so blocked off, our antennas are so low. Our antennas are nowhere in the sky for us to get an answer, because we are so stuck on watching other people in social media and streaming services. Back to my routine. This is why I said I think I might have ADHD, because I definitely get off task. But after I make my breakfast, pack up my lunch and everything for work, and I usually just, if I have some time left, I just chill and sit in my room a little bit, just chill. If I don't have time, I go ahead and get in my car and head to work. On the way to work, like I said, I like to drive in silence sometimes so that I can think. I swear, it's what's needed. Think, and I get answers, or I think of new ideas for my YouTube channel, or I've thought of ideas for fashion content before, fashion content creation before, whenever I was on my way to work in silence. Or I'll listen to affirmation videos, or like I said, another podcast maybe, or just music, because I do love music so much. I don't know where I would be without music. I want to make beats. That's another thing I want to do, but that's a whole nother story. And then I get to work and I eat my breakfast. Me and my coworkers sit and eat our breakfast together. Then I might get on Love is Blind. Me, her, and my other coworker. We are all watching Love is Blind, so I might watch it right then and there, or I might try to read a book. It's kind of harder to read the book though, sitting at the breakfast table, but hey, I try to read a book. If not, then I'm back on my podcast stuff. Or if I'm feeling like it, sometimes I will admit I get on TikTok or Instagram. TikTok and Instagram. Sometimes I do go back down that rabbit hole though. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm perfect and I don't get on social media and be stuck on there for hours sometimes, because I'm just now, it's not that I'm just now realizing it, I knew it all along, but because I'm just now trying to fix it and stop it, I still have my days, but definitely less than before, because I don't like being stuck in that rabbit hole and not getting stuff done and feeling bad the next day because I didn't get it done. I hate that. I hate it. I don't like it one bit. I'd rather be disciplined and do what I know I'm supposed to be doing. So, go through work, make sure I feel like I had a purpose that day, and then I come home, and either like this, I'll be trying to make a YouTube podcast, because like I said, I'm really trying to build up my channel. And if not that, I haven't been doing the fashion content creation because like I said, I can't right now. Financially, I can't right now. And also, I'm just still in that space where I compare myself a little bit to the other fashion content creators. So until I can get myself together, it's probably best if I don't do it right now. But I will do it if somebody sends me something and they ask me to. I do it still. And then I go for a walk, because like I said, I'm getting 10K steps a day, baby. On top of me going to the gym. I'm trying to look good next summer and forever, for the rest of my life. So yeah. And then after I take my walk, I come back inside. Some nights I go skating. Like I told y'all, I'm a roller skater. If you want to see my videos of me skating, you can definitely go look on my Instagram. My Instagram is Bri.Nichelle. Bri.Nichelle. I have some of my skate videos on there if you want to see. But if not skating, then definitely take a shower, get ready for bed, and we repeat. And I try not to be on my phone on social media, but y'all, sometimes it is so hard. But that's why I say I hate social media. After you get done watching this video, because this is the end of the video, please make sure you go outside and take those steps like I said. One of my friends just showed me an app that you can download that counts your steps. Literally, you can watch it count your steps as you walk. Even though iPhone technically already has that feature, but I just like seeing it on this app. It's called Step Up. Oh, can't see it. Today I only have, I wish I could see it. Oh, today I only have 2,430 steps. That's nothing. I gotta go walk. So after this, I'm definitely going to go walk. Actually, I have some more errands to run because I have stuff to get. I need conditioner. I gotta go to Ulta, y'all. Yes, I gotta get some conditioner and all these good things. But definitely after you get done watching this video, I'm gonna need you to go walk and do not play with me. I would be very upset. Comment down below if you went to go take that walk. If you watched this video kind of late, take that walk tomorrow, first thing in the morning. If you can't do it in the morning, you better be doing it after work. I know you got some time in your day to take that walk. And put down that phone. I'm not playing. Bye.